Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, or if you're new, welcome. We're gonna get back into more foodie beauty content. We are back with another oldie. This is the Substop Kuwait Mukbang. Just a quick heads up, I did have a bit of a nap. I had a pretty terrible day today. I explained it in the Evelyn Reed video, and I do apologize if I upset anyone. I don't really, mean to do that. I just feel like it's necessary to kind of explain why I feel the way I do and why I'm currently acting the way I am. But I work in an animal shelter, and unfortunately, two of our long care residents did get really sick, and unfortunately, they did have to get put down because there was nothing we could really do for them. The surgeries that they could have had would most likely have had them pass away anyway, and even if they did survive, the quality of life would probably not be worth living for them. So we did what was considered to be the humane thing, and put them down, which is a very sad thing, honestly. Like, spending so much time with them, it is just, you form a bond, but ultimately it's the right thing to do. That being said, I really don't want to get into too much more because, I don't want to upset you guys, and I'm already upset enough as it is. But we're going to get straight into the video, and again, I do apologize if I upset anyone.
Well, hello, folks. Hi, how are you? Oh, sorry, I forgot to turn on the lights. Okay, there we go. So today, guys, I have a diet soda and Substop. I haven't had Substop in a long time, so I decided to have that for lunch today. This is some kind of high-calorie mayo.
I don't know why out of all the videos I could have chosen, I chose a foodie mukbang video, but I've already committed, so we're just gonna get into it. Lord, give me strength.
We have some potato wedges. They're baked. They're toasted baked potato wedges. The small. And my sub, which is a 6-inch. Let me open it for you.
I'm pretty sure we all know the joke in which I want to make, but I don't know if I'm allowed to make it for YouTube. Ah, screw it. Foodie, this is the only 6 inches you've got in a while, hasn't it?
Someone sponsor me. I'm desperate.
You sure are, sweetheart.
Whoa. Yeah. To where the river flows. Dun, 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 dun. Ooh, that mozzarella hitting hard. All right. I really want to eat this. It's triggering me. Put it away.
Honestly, respect, but at the same time, Foodie, in comparison to everything else you eat, like, that is probably the least of your worries.
Actually keeps my job in place.
That and probably the bald head too. Like, I know when I shave my hair, which is usually very low, it's like almost Spider-Man grip on any fabric.
And this is a 6-inch. Sorry, I was laughing because I picture haters getting out their ruler and measuring how many inches.
Now I know for sure the joke I have in my head cannot be said on YouTube.
Okay. Oven roasted chicken with every vegetable you can think of except pickles. I know, except pickles, I know. Because I prefer to have olives on my and pickled jalapenos. 3 types of pickles is a bit salty. So on whole wheat, toasted, barbecue, and light mayo, and mozzarella cheese. So, I'm sorry. I'm doing laundry.
What the hell type of laundry machines do you have? Because the ones at work are industrial and they don't sound like that.
And the spin cycle on my washer is insane.
I'm guessing that poor thing is struggling having to do those 5XL dresses. I'm willing to bet those dresses, when they're full of water, spinning around at high speeds, they could probably take someone out.
I'm trying to eat dainty, but...
Foodie, I have seen orangutans with better etiquette than you.
Man, I'm so hungry. I'm preparing to go camping in the morning. And we're gonna do tomorrow, which is our anniversary, and then the 12th, we're gonna stay 2 nights. The first night's gonna be to us.
Honestly, props to Salah for not taking her out there and then waiting for her to be distracted by food or something and then driving off.
The second night, we're gonna have some friends. How long are you gonna cycle? Why can't your cycles be short like mine?
Does she even have cycles anymore? Unless she's talking about food cycles.
For my food intake today, back to counting calories, you know?
Was it only just a few videos ago you said that you weren't going to count calories because calories make you think of food and then it makes it harder to stay on track and then you lose track and then you fail? Like, it's the same thing with you and Amber. You say, we're not going to count calories, we count calories, then you stop counting calories and then you go off diet.
I'm gonna have the Q&A soon too, maybe after camping. So go ask your questions. I might do a cooking Q&A. I don't know, then I'll have to talk and cook and we'll see. Anyway, I log everything in my Fitness Pal. And it's probably not 100% accurate because some things are hard to measure exactly to the T, but
in foodie lingo, that means that she's over-consuming the calories that it says on the tracker itself.
I did 20 minutes today on the treadmill. So I logged that. I used calculator.net to calculate for my weight how many calories I would burn doing 20 minutes of slow walking.
I mean, that's cool and all, foodie, but I work 10 hours with 2 15-minute breaks.
Until I build up the stamina. So I'll show you, like, generally, like, what I had for breakfast. This is how many calories it was.
415 calories isn't too bad.
Then this meal, how many calories, give or take, you know? And then there's,
This isn't too bad either. Like, it could definitely be better, but at the same time, it probably would stay under a calorie limit.
Dinner later. Like, this is my lunch, so I'm gonna have dinner. You know.
I mean, overall, it doesn't seem too bad. That being said, 2 cups of rice is a bit overkill. Also, I have a feeling she's not being entirely truthful, because this doesn't seem like it's enough food for her, because knowing Foodie, she probably eats a lot more than this.
Maybe 4 hours from now, after this, I'm gonna eat the beef sauce. I don't know if that's a good idea right before camping, but it looked fine. I had a gut instinct about, you know, I don't know. I guess if I get sick, I'll learn, but basically I left this beef sauce I made and tomato sauce. I cooked it, slow cooked it for like a couple hours, sorry. And then I turned the heat off and I fell asleep while it was cooling off. I woke up to realize that, put it away on live stream. I've been doing things like that. I don't know, I'm not gonna waste it. I think it's okay.
I mean, it depends on how long you're asleep for. If it was for a long time, I probably wouldn't trust it and I would throw it away. Like, no one's going to blame you for that. Like, why potentially give yourself food poisoning over something you probably shouldn't do?
This could be my last words, though, because of that. Don't do what I do. I'm super excited to go camping. So I know most people, like, in the West, we roast marshmallows, right? We make s'mores. You can buy s'mores kits, very easy. Here, s'mores are not really a traditional thing. Salah hates marshmallows. And the bag I found was expensive, so I'm like, I don't love them either, but roasted, they're pretty good. But we roast fresh corn on the cob and chestnuts. Have you ever had roasted chestnuts? The last time we went camping, I tried them for the first time.
I honestly love the fact that she is so excited about going camping, not because it's her anniversary and she's spending it with her husband, not because she's gone there with friends. It's simply because of all the food she could potentially eat. She's more excited about the food and talks more about the food than hanging out with friends and her own husband on their anniversary.
It gonna be good.
Yeah, I decided to cut out the next minute because she was still talking about food she was going to cook while camping, but she was doing it with her mouth full. So yeah, no, that was just gross. So I decided to cut out the next like full minute.
I'm trying the sauce. This is a tablespoon. So I'll just put it in my calorie. I know some people think, well, if you're doing a mukbang and you're trying to lose weight, like, we still have to eat. So there's nothing wrong with eating what I'm going to eat on camera. You know, it's not like a huge mukbang.
I mean, people can argue whether it's good or bad for her to eat on camera, but at the same time, it's like, at the end of the day, regardless of whether or not she is on camera or if she's not on camera, she's going to overeat. That's just who she is as a person. It really comes down to whether or not you think mukbangs should be monetized. And I don't think it's a bad thing to eat on camera. It just depends on how big you are as a person and how much you're consuming. If you're consuming an average meal, yeah, sure, that's perfectly fine. But if you're someone who is eating 2, 3, 4 meals a day, large meals a day, morbidly obese on camera, yeah, you should definitely not be allowed on the platform to do that.
So I'm actually enjoying the counting calories. Because, you know, I feel like I get to eat a lot depending on what I eat. The more lower calorie you eat for each meal, the more you get to eat, right? So, and the more exercise you do. It's all about, you know, balance, calorie deficit. I had a pretty healthy breakfast. You know, my dinner will be home cooked. And the beef stew I made actually was very, very healthy. I used olive oil. I was cooking with a lot of butter and, like, you know, ghee and sunflower oils and things, but I bought some really good olive oil. They had a good deal. So I used that. I sauteed very lean cubes of beef, and I made a tomato sauce fresh with with roasted tomatoes. I bought those big containers of tomatoes, threw them in a pot in the oven, roasted the tomatoes, blended up some veggies, peppers and things to add into the sauce. Very, very tasty. A lot of spices, curry, stuff like that.
I mean, I'll give it to Foodie. She does have some basic level cooking skills. Like, there are definitely areas where she can improve on, but overall, she's not too bad. Like, definitely in comparison to Amber, she is way, like, leagues ahead in comparison to Amber. Like, I would never, ever try anything Amber makes for food because, my God, is most of the things she comes up with horrendously bad.
And yeah, that's about it. That's all she wrote. So the dinner calculation for the rice is probably accurate, but for the beef stew, I'm aiming high because, you know, there's nothing really fattening in it other than the meat. And I added the olive oil and the calories too, just because, you know, you have to put that in there too.
I mean, yeah, that's kind of what you should be doing. You should also weigh the meat to make sure how much meat you are currently using, and you get a more accurate weight and calorie count.
For a snack, I don't even know what I'm gonna have. If I'm not hungry, I won't eat, but I probably will be, knowing myself. But anyways, I guess that's it for now. I thank you for watching me and listening to me, and I hope you had something good to eat, and I'll see you guys in the future. Bye!
Alright guys, going to the end of the video. Thank you for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. I do apologize for being a bummer in the first couple of minutes. It's probably not what you guys click on for, obviously. That being said, it was best to let you guys know why I was feeling the way that I am. Hopefully you guys don't mind it too much, and hopefully I get to see you lovely people in the next one. Bye-bye.